Guys, behind every TikTok family, there's a story the internet just doesn't see. The resilient Jenkins kids have been trending for months, but one child in particular, Deshaun Jenkins, he is caught in a custody battle that's far more complicated than the headline suggests. Today, we're breaking down the drama, the court filings, and the human impacts behind those clicks. Now, guys, as we know, custody battles are never simple. They're not about winners or losers. They're about children caught in the middle of adult conflict, the legal systems, and public opinion. For Drew Jenkins, the fight over his son, Deshaun, has unfolded not only in courtrooms, but across social media feeds, where every update becomes another headline. And every emotional broadcast, everything is just broadcasted for the world to see. Stephanie has made sure of that. And as the Jenkins family name became entangled in online drama, Drew's custody dispute with Deshaun's mother, Desiree, took center stage. For a time, Deshaun lived with Drew. Remember, they had that one-bedroom apartment. Stephanie comes in with her 2 children to become viral and wants to keep on having children in this one room. But with all of this, with their virality, comes the question of stability, parenting, and family dynamics. And this all led to the filing in court. Now, supporters rallied behind Desiree, even launching fundraising campaigns to cover costs. Meanwhile, Drew's own TikTok post revealed the strain of the battle, showing a father breaking down as he's faced the possibility of him losing custody. Now, in court, the arguments were stark. Drew insisted he could provide a stable home, while critics pointed to family turmoil and the risk of raising a child under constant online scrutiny. Desiree fought to regain custody, arguing that Deshaun needed consistency and protection from the chaos. The judge weighed not just parental fitness, but the impact of viral notoriety on a child's development. Now, even Stephanie Jenkins' online behavior was reportedly cited in the filings, proof that social media had seeped into the courtroom itself. But custody battles are not just legal disputes, they are emotional wars. For Deshaun, the tug of war meant uncertainty about where he would live, who would make decisions for him, and how much of his childhood would be shaped by the public drama. Experts warn that children in high conflict custody disputes often carry scars long after the verdict. Anxiety, trust issues, struggles with identity, and in this case, the added layer of viral fame magnified the pain. Every court date risks becoming content, every argument, another headline. The court eventually issued rulings balancing parental rights with Deshaun's needs for stability. But custody decisions rarely end the story. They mark the beginning of new chapters, supervised visits, therapy sessions, and ongoing disputes. For Drew and Desiree, the battle continues in different forms, with Deshaun's well being always at stake. The ruling was not a fairy tale ending, it was a compromise, a reminder that resilience does not erase trauma, and that children pay the highest price when adults wage war over custody. Drew Jenkins' custody battle for Deshaun is more than family drama. It is a case study in how courts, media, and families collide, and how children become collateral damage in battles they never chose. The Jenkins name may be resilient, but resilience does not mean innocence. And in custody disputes, resilience is often demanded by the smallest shoulders. And as we reflect on Deshaun's story, the lesson is clear. Custody battles aren't about who looks good, they're about who can protect a child from the chaos. And where is the best place for Deshaun? Because right now, you've got these resilient Jenkins people, they're homeless. They're living in a one-room home hotel room. And she's still posting every day, showing these poor little babies. They do not deserve this. And can you imagine? School is hard enough. You know how the bullies are. They I remember being bullied, but it would have to make it even worse when your whole life is there on TikTok for everybody to see. And now you've got Stephanie Jenkins, or what some people call her, Methany. She is going through all of her TikToks and she's trying to private anything that has to do with Deshaun because he's not supposed to be put on air. He's not supposed to be a headline. And that's exactly what the Jenkins have been doing. And they put their lives out there for everyone to see and let everyone see the struggles. And it's sad. And to me, true love, if you really love that child, you're going to do what's best for that child. And if Desiree has a home where Deshaun would have his own room and his own life, let him go. Let him have a happy life because that is true love. Sometimes true love is giving up and letting that person go to the next place so they'll be happy. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.